Okay, guys, so I finally got to the point, and this is super simple too. Um, I'm just going to show you the shader really quickly, and then I'll show you. So you take the UV, which is the GL point coordinates that come into the screen. So the sprite in the GL point coordinate goes from 0 to 1. So if you multiply by 16, now the coordinates go from 0 to 16 within the sprite, or the point sprite, okay? Set the color to 0. So create a new vector 2 with the fractional part of UV, okay, minus 0.05, which centers it on the screen. Actually, I think we can take that out. Actually, we don't even use grid V. But never mind. So we set a unique ID, create a new ID that's equal to the floor of UV. So as the fragment shader is deciding it's going to draw these pixels, and it goes from 0 to 1 and then goes from 0 to 16 because of the multiplier I put on there, it's going to take the floor of that value, so it's going to go 0 and 1 and 2 as it goes through this little grid that is evenly spaced throughout the point coordinate. And then I'm setting the G color component equal to, I just borrowed the art of codes hash 2021, so you send in a vector 2, which is a coordinate, and you get out a single float, and it's random. So in this case, the vector 2 that I send in is ID, and then I multiply it by 1 divided by 16, because that's what I multiplied it by in order to get that many squares on the screen, quote-unquote squares on the screen. So I divide by 16 when I send in the ID, and then I get a hash based on that number. So that's going to be a random number from 0 to 1, okay, which is a full spectrum of green color. And then I kind of dim it because I multiply it by 0.3, excuse me. So that dims it down from 0 to 1 all the way down to 0 to 0.3. And then I add 0.2, so then my range is now going to be from 0.2 to 0.5. And if I run it, this is what I get. And keep in mind this is no texture whatsoever. And if you've ever looked at the Minecraft texture, the grass, or the dirt, or the stone, or any of the solid colors, even the water just has a time variable that animates some stuff in the middle. So it does this. This is what Minecraft does. And they use a noise function, because this is the same. If you want to look at this, and then I'll run it again, it's going to be exactly the same even though it looks random. It's exactly the same because I'm using a noise hash function, which emulates noise, which gives you the same exact random for the same exact input every single time. So anyways, this is just the beginning of what I thought could be my transformation to a textureless Minecraft. Stay tuned for more.